both YouTube Live and Facebook Live at the same time. He was doing that last night.
Well, I think there's apps that you can.
No, he had the one found on Facebook.
Oh.
And he had another one up here on YouTube. He was showing on his thingamajigger.
I don't know if we'll get anyone on this one, but we'll try. We have one random person in here. We're over here playing with race cars before the snow. This was Mitch's favorite thing. One of his favorite things when he was here was our huge ass.
The oldest cherry picker
in the entire world, yeah.
So, I know the whole story.
But the best built one ever made.
This came from Robbie McLeod, Johnny McLeod.
They're building tanks.
No, this was used to move the, I was told, milking machines around in Giant back in the day. Is what they did when they were servicing them or working on them, is where it came from. That's what I was told. I thought it was from a farm. It was not. It was from the McLeod family. Jerry McLeod. That's the case today. Old Jerry. Anybody?
Two people, I don't know. I don't know how to make lives on YouTube go better. It's not like TikTok where you just end up with a ton of people.
You should grab my phone and you can do a TikTok while you're doing it. If you want to. Or you can do a TikTok.
Where's your phone?
Sitting right behind you on the radiator.
Sitting right behind me on the radiator. What radiator?
On the workbench.
Oh. Hello, we do have a couple people in here. I'm gonna go live over on Willie's TikTok. We normally do lives on TikTok, but since we're doing the YouTube channel, it seemed like this would be a good idea. We should be in Daytona prep, but we're pulling a motor out of a late model instead.
We're just kind of following the kennel path. I mean, it's already on street.
Right? We are.
It's a street stock, Dave. Everywhere.
All right, so we're live on the YouTubes, and we are now live on Willie Mullins' TikTok. For anyone that does not know us, hello guys. We are Mullins Racing. We are a part-time ARCA team out of Fredericksburg, Virginia. We should be working on these girls. This is our Daytona Chevy. And this is Willie's Mustang. And then there's Kayla working on her shit box. But our late model customer sold his engine. So we are here pulling motors. Has anybody been watching our YouTube videos? I think I've got 4 up, 3. We're working on the pull down one now. Yeah, well, it takes me like 6 hours, and then the next one I have to do, Willie didn't talk during it, so we have to figure out how to write the story.
You disconnect the clutch over there yet?
Nope.
Is the Ford or the Chevy being ran at Daytona Primary? I remember Willie mentioned the Ford was a tad slower this year. Yeah, the Ford was a shit box, but we got it figured out. Hopefully both cars are running. We're hoping to have Bryce Applegate in this car. We just don't know for sure if that's happening. The Chevy's really consistent. I don't want to say what we found with the Ford because we will talk about it in a video, but we absolutely had an issue. We were a second and a half off, and that's not normal for this car. This car is like really consistent normally. Wow, it drives like shit, but it's fast. I'm just gonna say that whatever we had going on, put that blade 2 inches in the air, and we should be fine when we go back. We're not super concerned about it. We found something wrong in the front end. But you want to subscribe to Willie Mullins Racing on YouTube to find out what we found. I can't zoom in on Willie's head right now because he's...
You should zoom in.
Hey, Dinah.
What?
I need a butt plug. Can you give me a butt plug?
That's as much of his head I can get right now, and he's asking for butt plugs, so...
Yeah, Daryl, grab him a butt plug.
Here, Don. This is your job. Put that in there.
Yeah. Oh, and it's got oil. God damn it! Ah, motherfuckers.
I need 7/16 wrenches there.
I'm holding 2 damn phones.
Are you?
Alright, we're done with that in?
Thanks, okay. So this has a 3-disc clutch, just so you know. Are you sure? Yeah, I'm looking at 3 discs in it.
I could have swore there's a 2-disc in it.
It is a 5.
Yeah, I know it's 5. I could have swore it was
If
a
anyone has
2-disc.
any questions for us, let me know. I will have to go back and grab the GoPro at some point.
Are you looking for 3 floaters or 3 discs?
Willie would be lost without me. Yeah.
2 floaters.
This is Colin Lozo's car that we're working on. He sold the motor because he's got a Chevy upgrade. He's going to move to the 604 class. So pretty much if we have something we need to be doing, something else gets put on our plate. So
He gets extra clutch. Extra disc.
yes, we are going to Daytona. We're hoping to be a 2-car team at Daytona, but we're still seeing if our driver gets the funding that he needs.
You want to grab some baggies for some of this shit?
No, Mitch Stapleton is not approved to run Daytona. He is approved for a short track, though. He doesn't have the experience to be comfortable. He did great at the test, but you could tell that it was a lot for him. He doesn't have a ton of they don't drive real great.
They drive as good as any fucking school bus you can get in.
Would you say that Mitch was a little I don't know the right
Surprise?
yeah. It was a lot for him.
That's all. I mean,
He did really good. I'm not talking shit, but he
going from
got out and he was like, "Man, the car goes all over the place." It's like, yeah, that's how they are. We do appreciate, especially anyone that's how did Cletus get approved that fast? Money, the Cletus effect. I don't know.
it's business. It's all business.
We are trying to share the behind the scenes. It does become a lot of work, and Holy shit, Willie. Somebody on the YouTubes just said, is Willie related to Bruce Mullins, the guy that paints cars and drag races?
Try to wheel the tailpipe out.
Yes, that is Willie's older brother. Bruce actually used to come paint our cars when we were doing like crazier paint schemes on them, but
Keep waiting.
yes, Willie comes from a full racing family.
It's coming. Yeah, almost there. Right there, right. Bruce Mullins, legendary top alcohol funny car driver.
Yeah. Somebody said, awesome seeing it live, but question is the Pinto rear an extra reinforced so the fuel cell doesn't explode? I just found your channel 2 weeks ago. Really enjoy it. That's awesome. Thank you. All right, I'm going to go off the live on TikTok because Willie doesn't have very many followers and it's hard to hold both cameras. You only got 7.
How many you got on YouTube?
Well, there's 18 watching right now. When I do TikTok lives from my account, it does pretty well, but we've only really been a channel for a month, so Mitch Stapleton came up to do a shop tour, and it seemed like a good idea to kind of build off that. Any plans to race specific tracks yet? It was cool seeing you guys at ARCA. Don't get much big racing in Minnesota. Our racing is always money derived. We would like to run the same schedule again. I am from Brainerd, Minnesota, hence why we like to run ARCA. We did ARCA, Madison, Toledo, and Berlin. We called it the Midwest Swing. We'd like to do those same races again, but it all depends on money and work. And we do love ARCA. That's one of our favorite tracks. People don't understand how much work this really is. I work for Goodyear Racing doing NASCAR tires for the Cup Yacht and Xfinity. People have no clue. Yeah, they really have no clue how much work this is. We used to, so if you work for Goodyear, back in the day before they got caught putting frickin' pinholes in the tires, when we road raced, we would go down and we would buy, whenever they were at the road courses or Martinsville, we would go buy the takeoffs from Champion. But then I think it was RCR got caught putting pinholes in them and they wouldn't sell them to us anymore. Colby Evans, what do you think should be the minimum required to run big tracks for ARCA? Man, listen, Colby, if Daytona wasn't race 1 of the season, it should never be the first race. I don't have an issue with what they're doing. ARCA is changing their approval process. They really want to see you at a short track first. The problem is the first race of the year is Daytona. I think at the very minimum, you should have at least 2 years of late model stock or comparable to whatever region you're in. You need 2 full years of experience in a higher horsepower car. I don't have a problem people going from Cars Tour to Daytona, but in years past, there's definitely been people out there that shouldn't be out there. Worked on a sprint car team 4 years, and even that, yeah, it's a ton of work. We don't have kids. We own a business, but this is pretty much all we do.
Let's knock this thing loose.
Like I said, we are pulling a motor right now instead of working on those girls.
I put it under you right there for the next day.
Will that thing break it?
We're about to find out.
There is a guy that ran, and I'll leave the name out. I'm not trying to be shitty towards anyone. An iRacing guy raced 3 short tracks last year and was hoping to get approved for Daytona. They did not approve him, and I do agree with that. He was woefully off pace at the short tracks. He's not ready to draft, and even if he couldn't draft, he's not ready to have the pack go around him. There's room for everyone on the racetrack, speed-wise, as long as you have car control. And the problem is with some of these people, there's no car control either.
and bump it.
The big washer's right here.
I gotta find the bolt now.
The nut is right there, about 6 inches from Jack's hand. Your arm's under it. Pull back. Right? Oh.
And if anyone has any future videos that they want to see from us, because obviously we have all the Daytona prep videos ahead of us in Daytona, but after that we'll have some downtime.
I'll just make sure it's loaded.
I got my hands on the headers. You can lift it up a little bit. Alright, I think we're going to get the right one first. Shove the motor some more.
Trying to shove it over some.
Figure out where he set my GoPro.
Jack it up some more.
You want to jack it up and pull the bolts out?
Jack it up. Don't let it drop off. Jack it up. Go ahead.
I've been an aircraft mechanic for 14 years. I would like to move my way to motorsports. Don't even know where to start. I'm not trying to be shitty. We had we had one of them. The problem is that airplane mechanics. It's all very regimented.
There's no
Not a lot of thought because
unless
you
you're
guys
an
have to.
engineer.
Yeah, you have. I mean, I'm sure you're great at what you do, but like, you guys have very specific guidelines on how to do things. In the racing world, it's a different beast. It is a different beast. But honestly, if you're wanting to do that, find a local racetrack and find a team to volunteer with. That'd be your best bet. Did Willie ever try drag racing? Yeah, Willie was a drag racer. He drag raced till he was in his mid-20s. Daryl, where did you set my GoPro?
On the
Okay.
other radio, on the little brown
Okay.
box.
Oh, there it is. Okay. Yeah, Willie was actually one of the inaugural class of the junior dragster.
I've got the header.
I'm gonna leave you guys sitting for just a minute so I can.
Give that thing a couple pumps up.
How?
That handle right there. Lift up, push down.
More?
Yeah. Keep going. Keep going.
All right, stop.
Hold on.
I've caught in the fuel line and the motor is leaning this way. That's awesome.
It's a lot of hard phone.
Oh, the fuel line was the problem.
The left should come right out. Alright, now I want to get the pucks back together one at a time.
You grab your Sharpie real fast.
So what is happening right now, Willie?
We're just getting this motor out. We're just about there. Just the headers suck on this. You either got to get the valve covers off, to get the headers out, or you gotta slowly lower the motor with the headers. Go ahead and here, I'm gonna hand you there. You got the bolts up there. I'm gonna hand you that more.
What is the over under this motor on?
Under.
You
Unless
under
you,
it?
unless you do something stupid and like a hole opens up. I love people that are always worried about shit falling. It's more of user error. If Daryl went ahead and ran into the side of the car and knocked it off the jack stands onto me, then we'd have a problem. Right,
Left,
Ron?
right.
Oh, very good. All right, here you go. I'm going to hand you left rear.
Okay. I'm back.
I need one more note.
Okay, let me Oh, that's really cool. Especially, yeah, Willie was 94, I think Willie was his junior dragster year. That was the first year of it. Mullins Racing live stream, it's like a wet dream. Well, you know, I'm sure Willie, some people's a wet dream. I worked in agriculture, aviation industry for a while. I fixed an aircraft on a dirt road. Okay, so we had a Air Force guy work for us. And he was fucking clueless, man. It was a struggle.
All right, you can come to you now.
Honestly, everybody's hiring right now, whether they're advertising or not. Like, nobody can find skilled labor in Mooresville. It's a problem. Thorsport's usually hiring because it's a little bit harder to get people into Ohio.
All right, you go to the radio.
We're all in a really bad spot.
Yeah. All right,
Any addition up the rear?
I do know that Timmy Hill is looking for help too. That's a part-time deal. If anyone's interested, I can get you in touch with. We know them.
What did you say, 25 minutes?
Yeah. Just let me get this going again. Trying to do 9 things at once.
About clear the firewall, but not there yet. I'm coming out there. It's better than Daryl having to do it by himself.
These full fender guys do it weird. They leave the transmission attached for some reason.
Let's see, we had some other. I'm from Langley Speedway. You should see our shit box at Langley at some point this year. We love Langley. Honest question, what counts as a legacy into an ARCA? The legacy motors are the old cut motors. Pretty much the only one running legacies are backmarkers and Will Kimmel.
That's coming down just a little bit.
Willie is one of the last of the old school. Will and Bill Kimmel are still like us. We're doing a little YouTube live. A lot of industries are struggling for help. I'm going to school, fix CNC machines. Just gotta jump, yeah, it's a struggle right now. Film everything. You can always do a voiceover later, so you'll be roll. Yeah. So yeah, someone was just asking what the legacy motors are. The Chevy SB2.
Yeah, we gotta hang on to those.
The Chevy SB2, the Ford DNC motors. Is C still legal, Willie?
Yeah.
And then Toyota's is version 13, I think. Where am I not trying to? You don't want me to let it move?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's go. Chasing it around.
What does the Daytona week roughly cost us?
20,000.
More than that.
You got 5 to 7 probably in hotel rooms, right?
Yeah.
5 in hotel room.
5. Well, yeah. Another 5 and 5. Yeah, we're probably closer to 30, 35, and that's not with figuring wear and tear in the car.
That's just
That's just hard cost to leave.
968 socket.
I grew up helping late model teams. Billy Smith, Bubba Adams, Elton Sawyer. Yep. So other than that, the Elmore other irons, but on other engines are allowed to run. Yeah. Okay. So the Yates. Okay. So technically, there's three legal motor packages in ARCA. There's the Elmore. It's the Yates motor that can be at mile and under. I don't even know if it can be at a mile. Short track only. And then it's the legacy motors. No one's running legacy really, other than back markers. They throttle those down pretty hard, and nobody, you know. Will Kimmel did get the pole at Charlotte. I don't remember if it was this year or last year with a built motor, and then it blew up. This is a Chevy upgrade late model motor. This car is going to get a 604 in it, so this one's getting sold. A lot more than back in the 90s when we did it. Wow, you go Cup at the 500 for 30. Yeah, you're not doing nothing in Cup for 35,000 anymore.
I can't move truck and trailer. No, that's it.
And I don't know, licensing is really expensive. Because what are those cars? I think they're 400 grand.
Yeah.
And like, okay, so when Dale Jr. gets a car for the 500, he is leasing that from NASCAR and it goes back to them. Like the teams never actually own the cars. You have to realize, like, the cost of just living is up so high. Like what it costs to move our semi, what it costs for rooms. It just everything's really expensive. Our ARCA license is for a paper one of 250. Willie's is 900 as a driver owner. But then we don't get in with that. Like, we still have to pay to get in. You can do a hard card, but then you're basically prepaying for the whole year and we don't run enough to worry about it. When is Willie going road racing again? Willie's got to pick a lane.
Yep.
Willie has ARCA cars and now a limited late model, and the road course car will probably sit there for a while longer. We actually don't have a motor for that car. We had an engine builder destroy our last two legacy motors that go in there. I appreciate the love in the videos. Make sure you guys are sharing them. Like, they're not getting the reach that I was hoping for. I do realize we have to build up a fan base. So if there's stuff that you guys want to see, videos that you'd like us to do, please let me know. Because once we're done with Daytona, we have some downtime to do other creative stuff. Do you have a late model that we run at the car store? Hell no. We have a limited late model that we will be running at Dominion, which is their Division I class, or Langley Speedway, but no, we don't do anything with cars through. That's an extremely expensive series. We have
the same level and cost as ARCA race, to be
pretty
honest.
much.
If you want to run late model car show race, it's the same price.
What are Willie's thoughts on Spec Miata racing?
Love it. I'd love to try it. If anybody's got a Spec Miata, Willie will drive one.
So we are firm believers. Willie learned to road race in a big car, and you can throttle out of a lot of problems at a road course. I think the Spec Miatas is by far your best way to learn how to race, because they're so momentum based that if you make a mistake, it's not like you can just throttle out like he could.
So yeah, even that or put a heel core insert in. Yeah, easy fix.
A live stream. We could do a live stream at Bugsy's. So we're not like, this is, like I said, this is our 5 to 9 after 9 to 5. Willie is a big truck guru, mechanic, body man, all the things. So we will probably do some YouTubes of him at a work day at some point. But I am behind getting racing content out, so. It's one of our short track cars. It's our other short track car. Daytona car. Daytona car. The dirt car just got pushed outside. Road course car. friend's car. Kayla's shit box. We are not related to Bugs Hairfield, but we know him.
Oh no, it's orange. You just said digital, and it's just digital. I saw it on paintings. I looked up. They're like $400. I seen the one.
Somebody just asked, have you guys thought about moving up to the O'Reillys or Truck Series or race for another team and a one-off?
Absolutely, we'd love to, but we need somebody to sponsor that because I ain't spending my money.
Anyone got, what, 60 grand for a short track race?
Did you? Is this our? Which one's our?
Right?
I don't know. You put it together.
ARCA doesn't allow
You kept showing me that one.
personal
That's fine.
in-car cameras, but for any late model or other guys for helping, please feel
So what you need to do now?
Yeah, we would- That'd be a thing, Willie. We can do live in cars on YouTube's when you're at the short track in the
Yeah.
Virginia racer.
So what you need to do?
One day I'm gonna
Before
get
we
ARCA
finish this.
convinced that they're stupid with their video rules.
You go get tape, or go over to my odd caps and find a cap for that. Find a cap for that. Go get two nice matching, a 10 and an 8, and put your dipstick back in.
Where
Leave
is
that cap. It's sitting up there.
Okay.
The dipstick can't find the dipstick.
Well, no, Dad started moving stuff and I
No,
lost
I
calls
moved
after
it.
that. Oh, you moved it? Well, Dad was over here moving stuff when he showed up too. We honestly just didn't have that.
Yeah, that's pop. Probably have to. I bet you got to cut it to length too.
Probably.
Let me see.
You have that.
That's the bottom. So you need to cut it. You need this much. Right? So you need to measure that. And then you need to measure from the top to down there to get the measure. Do you understand what I'm saying? You got a fucking dipstick. Use the dipstick.
This is
No one ever gonna use the dipstick.
Kayla's car. This is a brand new late model.
It's sticking out of the clear tube.
It's just being built. Willie's gonna wire it, so they've been kind of building it here before it goes over to her shop.
We're making sure that it doesn't end up looking like a fucking U-car. That's what we're doing. You know, stacks of washers on shit, bolts that are 3 inches too long.
I could never do that.
I don't know. You come from U-car world.
I do not come from U-car world. I come from go-car world.
The only thing her car was missing is some wire nuts holding the wires together.
All right. So now, okay. Do you need help with your local program measure?
Absolutely.
It all depends on your qualifications.
So
Send a resume.
it
You don't
says,
pay.
Will Kimmel has Yates chassis 54 from back in the day. Is there any way we could know your chassis numbers?
Yeah, there's a lot of stories. We have 65.
So this is 65. They are sisters. This is Yates car 65. Rhett Jones has an older car. There's like 6 of us still running really old stuff in the super speedway world. We have painted in here. It's our ARCA number. I thought the Yates number you could still see somewhere. Maybe we did paint over it. But no, this is Yates 65. So this made its debut in 2007. I really thought, I can't believe you painted over the goddamn. It did used to have a Yates plate in here. But yeah, this is 65. Yeah, I thought I showed that number before. I don't know if I'm dumb right now. Maybe I'm as blind as a bat. But this is Yates 65. We know which car it is. So this is an old Cup car. This is an ARCA build. GMS built that. That's an ARCA build. GMS built that. That black car up there is an ARCA build. And then the purple road course car is Robbie Gordon's Montreal 2007 Xfinity car. Oh, you just missed Willie bending over.
Did you make sure you have pretty ones or shitty ones? You get ones of the corners on all routes off on.
The corners ain't rounded off with these ones.
Yeah, but they're scratched.
Kayla works for us. She's our painter at our main shop, Bugsy's Repair.
You want this out or you want to leave it in here?
Yeah, Willie does need a belt sponsor.
Literally.
Oh, he's got a belt on.
Some suspenders.
Jesus.
Do you think it's white or the, like getting a belt?
He's wearing one.
Part of that no ass.
No ass. We have picked up a couple product sponsors that we'll be highlighting soon.
We will fire back on it, shove it back in.
Imperial is going to come on board with us. And we are now a content creator and affiliate with racingjunk.com.
Yep. I'm gonna put a lot in here.
Yeah, 80 pounds. Give it some swagger. Look at the beak on that bird. You not know what it?
No, I was looking for the one for the,
If anybody watches our wrapping's way cheaper. It is only cheaper for us to paint in theory because we own a paint shop. But for a car to have like to put this scheme, which is two-toned, the car is there for a week. It would be a $10,000 paint job if somebody hired us to do it. So a wrap is, you know, $3,500, I think, on. And this is the problem with paint. Willie hits a lot of shit, and then it looks like that. We used to pretty much exclusively paint, and now, like this car is, this is paint, wrap. Because we could get less damage up there, so we did paint it. This car is all wrap. It's just the actual wrap material. So wrap, paint, wrap, and then obviously the decals.
Yeah, last thing I would do is add part.
I know racing isn't cheap, but why don't you guys just run the super speedways and try ARCA East Championship? We don't run full time at all. So we just run the races we want. To get on a B pillar with us for Daytona be $250. Now, and I haven't posted everywhere, if you go, the link, we have an Amazon wish list that's how people get on the trunk of the car. I'll put that on the Mullins Racing Facebook page tomorrow. If you buy us anything off the Amazon wish list, then you get on the trunk. People that buy bigger stuff gets put there, and then this would be like $250. These are $2,000. These are more expensive.
We usually try to put it in all our videos for.
I just haven't put a link up yet.
Peyton did the same thing for his baby shower. Just created one like that and just shared it, sent it to everybody.
Okay.
And you just click on that link and it'll send it right to his shop.
Okay.
That's how you share your address with all these strangers in the world. Yeah.
They actually don't get to see the address.
No.
I will put it on our website. That's no problem. And I'll put it here. Actually, when we get off here, I'll put it in our the comment, or however you can post on here too. How did y'all get into ARCA? I'm building a spec Miata to race and would like to get an ARCA someday.
Well, it was when you could go buy a $5,000 cup car and put a $2,500 eBay motor in it, and that's what I started my first ARCA race with. It was less money to do that than one of these late models back in the day. Now, I'm not saying the motor lasted the entire race, but we ran a race.
All we're gonna say is it was a good deal that Willie got out of the motor building business and got into the car put together. Willie is a fantastic assembler, like probably one of the best at putting race cars together. Probably shouldn't be doing motors.
Is we need a quarter.
If you want to be on the B pillar, you can send me. Can you message through here, or you just go to Mullins Racing on any of our social medias or the Mullins Racing website and just send a message. What will the race pay to start? You don't want to know that. It's just gonna hurt your feelings. $22.50. And I don't mean 22,000. I mean $2,250. To win, it's 16,000. The year we finished second, we got a whopping $13,000. So, listen, none of us are smart in this sport. We're all fucking morons. Every last one of us. Every last one of us is dumb.
More motor, we put somebody else there. And it blew up.
And then take a punch and center punch those.
Do you
And
know
then
anyone
go
who
to
still
Google and
paints?
ask Google,
I mean, we
what
paint.
size drill you need
This
for
would be the
a
one who'd be painting our race
tactical.
cars.
Yeah.
That's why we will do a YouTube video of what our main shop is like. But
You're right.
there's still some teams that will paint and then put stuff over top, but a lot of us, like the Exalta sponsorship, you're gonna do paint.
Everybody needs everything.
How much does the first entry of an ARCA race cost? Do you have to buy? Yeah.
Every job that we
A license for a driver is $600. All the crew have to be licensed at $250 a piece. I think it's $400 to enter a race.
are two big sandblasting jobs.
Hero cards. You can go to the Mullins Racing website, and there is an address.
Blasting in snow.
You send it to Mullins Racing and send a self-addressed stamped envelope, a big one, to our address, and we'll send you a signed hero card. You can link the wish list on the channel post. Yeah, that's what I'll do.
Oh, yes. I used to work for them up there in Winchester Hydraulics.
Race car customers are probably still one of the worst.
Oh,
They
yeah.
want it done for nothing, and they want it done right now for nothing.
When I did work for them, they rebuilt a cylinder.
Oh, I guess it's already linked. Okay.
Crane masters.
Is Daytona the highest purse of the year? Yeah.
Cranes linked.
Short tracks pay $5,000. Our tire bill's $6,500 in a short track.
It's hard to believe.
Yeah, but it can. You always chrome it or just clean it? Chrome it or?
I don't know if they did or not, rechrome it or not, but, so they do it all, they take it away, and they sandblast.
And Kayla did paint
Come after him.
her own
After
seat
this guy was
that was
working
painted
on
at our
it.
shop.
It's not your fault that they sandblast.
That's one of the biggest things with the sandblasting trash trucks. They sell them truck leaking like that year. You know, the grit just gets down right
Oh,
to the
yeah.
cylinder.
My whole deal, they did it, the crane masters did it, to make it look pretty and put it all back together, you know? He ate it.
What?
Yeah, well, in vintage racing, you don't have to spend quite as much.
There's one over there.
Yeah, that's one of them.
Somebody was asking about Willie's drag race days. It's a picture of him drag racing.
It said it actually.
When we used to run New Jersey Motorsports Park, him and Chase Elliott.
We gotta go closest fraction.
He was a Hoosier hero in 2025, so he was a Hoosier spokesman. $6,500. Okay, so a set. All right, we'll go through tires. These have interliners. Super Speedway and the mile and a half do interliners. These are $22.40 a set, and at a Super Speedway we'll use 2 sets. At a mile and a half they get a practice set, qualifying set, and then 2 sets in the box. So you guys do the math. Our short track sets are $14.40 a set. They do not run interliners. Now some of that cost is we do rent the rims, so it's $75 per rim, and when we turn the tires back in, we do get a credit. Tires suck. These little girls right here, I think, are up to 60,000. So this is called the ARCA Ilmore 396, and truck is called the NT1. We run the same engine. They are an LS-based build. The Ilmore out of Michigan builds. They are detuned. I don't know what truck runs, but the tune in ours puts us about 750 horse to the rear tire. At Daytona, we're 400 because of the restrictor plate. If these things were if they were tuned up, they'd probably be 900 horse. We have to have 1,200 miles on these before we can send them back. So they do detune them so that we don't have to have them rebuilt every race. How is it that Willie's wife knows more about racing than the last 5 kids to sign cup deals? Because Willie's wife is old and been around it a long time. My dad was a dirt racer before I was born, but he dirt raced. My grandpa on a dirt track. So I really kind of grew up around it some. Not like this. We've been together for 15 years. Like I said, we don't have kids, so I'm here all the time. Can you get your own rims? You can get your own rims, but you wouldn't want to. It's a pain in the ass. Yeah, when I was at Goodyear, the teams actually rented the tires, but they did get their own. Yeah. I know you have Goodyear, all the teams that are getting the tires there. So the ARCA cars are based or built on the GM LS block. Are the M1s a big block? Small block. Small block. They're 396 cubic inch. They're a Chevy small block. I think it's the black. Are these the Dart block or the black block?
That's the Dart block.
This is off the Dart block. Now we did see the place, the foundry that builds the Dart blocks supposedly went under, so we don't really know what that's going to mean for us. These bitches are expensive. Super expensive. Part of the $60,000 cost is we pay for track support in our bill. They used to bill us every race, but that was a huge pain in the ass. We have 4 of those. They were not that. Well, the first one we paid $23,000 for 10 years ago.
No, we finished 4th and 5th one.
Willie should run the snowball derby.
Okay, somebody find me a car. Is that easy?
That costs about $25,000 to run that too. All right, I gotta get back to my. I gotta shoot content so you guys have full videos to watch of us. And just like that, boys and girls, she's out. She's back in.
Back in cold.
Snowball derby is super expensive.
20, quarter 20. Because you got a drill for a 20. Because every tap is a different drill size.
So if you were around Sean Beluso, one of the last Sean Beluso shirts was my design on the back.
You know, 50 shots,
I am Dinah Marie Photography. If you're around Langley, I shot at Dominion, but then that's who I work for now. That's who I work for. If anybody's from our region, they know who that is. Peyton Sellers. That is my main job in racing. So yes, I am Dinah Marie Photography on Facebook. I do all the content creations for Sellers Racing. Yeah, Peyton's the GOAT. Clearly, I'm a huge fan. Where can I get merch? Our website, mullinsracing.com. We have been having a few glitches with it though, so if you don't get your stuff within a couple weeks, please let me know. It's been kind of acting weird. But yeah, so I was a Philip Morris stan, hated this man, and then he asked me to work for him, and I've been with him for 5 years now. I worked at Dominion Raceway for 5 years also. Yes, we did figure out what was wrong. Like I said before, I'm not going to say on here what we found wrong because we're going to save that for a video, but we are pretty confident we have it all figured out. I think the easiest way to say it, Willie, without saying what we found is basically the blade was 2 inches in the air, correct?
Inch and a half.
Inch and a half. So we did it. We had the aha moment that we had hoped that there was.
We hope.
We hope.
This is all speculation. We could be out there fighting for 30th with Alex Club.
Yeah, our crew is mostly volunteer.
Buddies.
Now, if we have a renter in that car, then everyone gets paid. Obviously, if we're making money, then our crew does too. If it's all of our pocket, then it's a little different.
Don't drill into the fuel cell.
The only 2 places we'll probably be with this girl is Langley and Dominion. Well, what? I don't like when if he goes to Sobo, then I can't just do my thing.
So your thing is more important than his thing?
Yes. Yeah.
You just go do your thing and
okay.
and we'll go over the other thing. We'll park in the back with the peons.
I know how that will go. I know how that will go.
And then everything goes wrong will be your fault because you weren't part of the program.
Well, the Kimmels are good friends of ours also. We were having problems with the old Pinto at the test, and Will Kimmel is one of the few drivers that will fit Willie's setup really well. So we stuck Will in the car to test it because Willie needed to be out of it and part of the situation. There is. Listen, if you want to move to Mooresville right now, there's jobs everywhere. I don't know if they pay well. That could be part of the problem. They pay like shit, but yeah. I grew up in Elton Fan and worked for Henry Jones, Jesse's dad. Okay, at Langley, we ran Wilkes-Barre. Oh my God. Yes, we will be racing Daytona. Hopefully with 2 cars, but we don't know. All right, guys, I think I'm going to get off the live simply because I need to shoot some more content for some videos. I appreciate everyone. If people like this, I will...
Have y'all seen the vacuum?
If Willie had to pick a favorite manufacturer. We have all 3 in here. What's your favorite manufacturer?
Whichever one pays the bills, and none of them do, so I could give a shit less of what we drive.
Which one do we dislike the most?
I have nothing good to say about a Ford.
Yeah, fuck Ford. If you follow, Ford does not like us, so.
Oh, no. Willie's.
Now, fun titty bit. Who knows what I said I was just going to get off. Who knows what a Chevy SS is in real life? Does anybody know? Because a lot of people don't know what a Chevy SS is. But fun fact, we own one. Not just this one. We own a black manual Chevy SS, a 2015. They only brought like 300 of those over. Oh, you had one. Oh, Halden Commodore. See, some of you guys know what it is. Damn right. So we actually own one, so we're probably one of the only teams racing an SS and driving one. Ours is a 2015, and it's one of the one of the manuals that was brought over. So that's actually a car that's went up in value a little bit. We don't drive ours barely ever. I think it's got like 15,000 miles on it. All right, I really am going to hit off now. Make sure you're following us here. Help share our videos. Follow us on TikTok. We do lives over there too, but I'll start doing more lives over here. Just because we do want to become part of the YouTube community, and we're kind of new to the YouTube. So I do appreciate all the support though, like the comments. It's really great. I appreciate everything. Have a good night. This weekend we'll try to go live again.